Hi everyone, I'm Trace from Earth Star. I've got a little message for you today about life. If you feel like listening to that, stick around. So now we've got it right now in the cosmic energies. We've got Sagittarius moon, and it's moving out of a Scorpio moon, which means that our energies have been quite um, emotional, quite deep, but more of a personal emotional deep. It's not something that you've been expressing out to everybody else. So I thought I'd bring the angel answers questions here, question cards here, just to bring in a bit of energy for us to get specific answers individually. And then I'll do right at the end of the little message that comes through. So we've got a Sagittarius moon, as I was saying, and this brings in questions that we ask ourselves. Am I safe? How am I feeling at the moment? Do I feel safe? Because Sagittarius is a very optimistic cosmic energy. It's very, very optimistic in the sense that we know that things will get better. And we clear out our minds because we know that these thoughts are actually going to bring in the better for us. So I like that. I love that we've got an opportunity for a nice Sagittarius moon to come in and change things up a bit, because life is tough. Life has been quite difficult for us. It really has. And we are allowed to feel the toughness. We are allowed to go through that. We have to. We are human. That's how we learn, and that's how we grow. But it's nice to know that we're not alone, and we just want to feel safe, and we want to be in that energy of feeling higher, like not so low down, and we need to clear out those heavy thoughts. And what's needed right now is a little bit of rest, a little bit of focus on our lives, and we need to also be in tune with the energies, because if we're always searching for something to feel safe, we need to ask ourselves, what is it in our lives that is not giving us that safety? So let us ask the cards today. Let's ask Spirit, angels, spirits, and guides. What do we need to feel safe? What is bringing us that feeling of safe in our heart and safe in our homes? Let us see what is coming through for us. Oh my gosh. I understand this so much. Okay, so we've got the Four of Swords, we've got the Five of Pentacles, and we've got the Two of Wands. Now, if you look at this Four of Swords, what is she doing? She's exactly what I said, rest. Now, swords are always thoughts, and it's the fourth card in the Swords journey. And when you're coming along and you have these thoughts that bombard you every day, you can't be a better person the next day if you're compiling those thoughts over and over again. Yes, as I said in the beginning, we have to go through that. We have to go through the hard times. But if you take some time to chill out, and you take some time to give your body and your mind a rest to regroup and recoup, so that you can give it a little bit of peace, even if it's just for the bath, even if it's just lighting a candle or just switching off for a little bit. You actually give yourself a bit of petrol, and you give yourself a bit of a boost to carry on. So when you put those thoughts down, that is what these cards are telling you. Because what else is coming up here is this Five of Pentacles, and you can see this guy, he's sitting outside, he's counting his money, he's got a kitty that's rubbing up against him, and he's trying to hide from the rain. And life feels like rain right now. Life feels like it's just hard all the time. And we have to be here. We have to use monetary value as an exchange. We have to go to our jobs. We have to make sure our rent is paid. We need to nourish ourselves with food. We need to pay the bills in our cars. It's a very difficult process to keep going over and over again. And if you haven't got that, it's quite difficult to see a way out of that. But what the Two of Wands is saying to us, let's look at the bigger picture. Let's know that when we plan things differently, when we look at the bigger picture, when we can allocate time for specific things, or when we can push around specific monies that we might have, or maybe a better way to earn money, or maybe a healthier way to be, that's when the bigger picture comes to form, and we can actually see the light. We can actually see the way we should be going. So that's a very simple message for us today. And he's got a plaster on his head here, and I know that a lot of us are feeling like that at the moment. I know that I am. And this energy that's coming in for us today is saying, how do you feel safe? And for you to feel safe, it's simply just to rest, just to regroup. I said it again, to regroup and recoup yourself back into the energy where you can have that strength to look at the bigger picture and say, you know what, there is a way for me out. The sun will come up tomorrow, and I'll be safe in my heart again, because I've got a plan of how I need to go forward. And life will show you that. This is what this Two of Wands is. Life will show you a way out. So that's a very simple message for us. And I just wanted to just draw a little angel connection card how can we just end this off so nicely with a little angel connection card? The angels are always with us. We have that time that we can take out to relax and connect with ourselves and realign ourselves with our chakras, with our energy, with our cleansing our auras, and welcoming in the divine. You know, we all of us have that ability to believe in something bigger than ourselves. So let's do that. And we have here a white feather is an unexpected occasion, assures you that you are on the right path and you are not alone. So when we are in the state of Five of Pentacles, when we're looking at our dollars and we're looking at our money to say, how are we going to get through this? We don't notice the things that are going right around us. And what the angels are saying to us today is, a white feather in an unexpected location ensures you just a little sign, and you won't be able to recognize that if you don't take time out. And then you get that boost to go forward and be able to move forward into whatever you're supposed to be doing. And we've got a second card here, and it says you feel an undeniable urge to communicate an important message to someone, and the words flow right out of your mouth. The angels are channeling your guidance through you into the chosen angel helper. Now that is also very interesting, because in this space here, you might not be asking for help from others. You might be saying to other people, you might be putting other people at a distance because you're feeling so low. And the last thing you want to do is be optimistic and be around people who aren't in the same space as you. But perhaps if you vocalize how you're feeling, they might be able to say, you know what, I went through this and I did this, this, and this, and this. And it gives you a better plan going forward. So don't shut yourself off to that. Don't shut yourself off to the rest of the world. And a lot of us do that. We often process our harder days on our own. So angels are saying maybe there's a chance that if you communicate, you can get that back. So now just pause the video if you need to, and ask yourself a question, because this is the Angel Answers deck I'm using now, and let's see what comes through for you as an individual. So ask yourself a question now. Take a deep breath. What is the one question you want to know now? And these are also timing cards, so let's see what the angels have for you. Angel spirits and cards, what would you like the collective to know right now? And we've got forgiveness. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got you're ready. So forgiveness is a very big thing that comes into our lives. You might be thinking about how you've actually spent money in the past, or how you've given money to people that you shouldn't have, or what you've done with your finances. And as a human, we have to have that exchange. We have to actually experience. And sometimes we regret doing something, but put that behind you. Forgive yourself and maybe others for how they have made your path harder. And you will be a much lighter person when you allow forgiveness to come into your life. That is for sure. And then the angels are saying you're ready. You're ready to get to the next step. You're ready. So take the advice what's been given today and see what happens. See what happens. Your tomorrow might be a lot lighter. And this too shall pass is what I'm hearing. Well, take care, everybody, and we'll hope to see you soon.